Good morning. My audacity is showing this morning because I did just wake up and it is 12:15. My sleep schedule is completely out of whack. I don't go to bed until like 3 or 4 a.m. and I don't wake up until now, which is totally fine. I work from home. It's not like I have to be awake at a socially acceptable time. I feel so cool holding my mini microphone. I got these things hoping that it's going to make the audio better. So fingers crossed that it sounds good right now. And today's video is going to be a lot different than the videos I've posted on my YouTube channel thus far. I used to post vlogs, and in those vlogs, I used to try to give glimpses of my mental health. This past year is hopefully going to be the worst year of my life. I don't want to experience anything worse than what my life has been in this past year. Of course, it could be worse. It always could be worse, but I don't even recognize who I am anymore. I know we're starting this video off really intense, but please stick with me, okay? I promise I'm going somewhere. In this past year, I have struggled so incredibly deeply. I don't even want to say that I struggled. In this past year, my day-to-day has purely been about surviving the day and like just getting through the day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I feel like I haven't really brought this over to my YouTube. I feel like my YouTube is the one platform where I haven't like openly talked about the death of my son. My son passed away in November of 2023, so we're close to his anniversary of his passing. We recently just celebrated his third birthday, his first birthday without him, and that was incredibly difficult. Here's the thing. I'm at the point in this stupid grieving journey that I feel like I have to make a pivot. I feel like I have to make the decision to actively find life again, to actively find myself again. And while in this past year, I have tried to be open about my grief, I have wanted to share, my grief isn't a secret. There's also something so vulnerable about laying yourself bare in front of, thousands of people to see. And while I think that is beneficial, and while I know that it has helped some of you guys, I have always wanted to be the person to be encouraging. It's like in all of my mental health videos that I go back and watch, I see that in myself. I see that I'm not trying to give you the heavy, and I'm still trying to give you like some sort of hope or whatever. If I look at my life and the way that I'm living, I don't love the path that I'm on. Just want to take a second and talk about my book talk. Now, if you are here on my YouTube and you don't know that I have a book talk channel, whoa, girl, that's kind of crazy. I have a book talk channel called Book Club Wannabe. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt that you guys have saved me in this past year. If I didn't have my book talk, if I didn't have you guys, I don't even want to think about what my life would look like, genuinely. I would be the shell of a person I am today. And that's crazy to say because I already feel so hollow. And I say this because I started my book talk in July of 2023. I had my first viral video, I think at the end of September of 2023. And I just continued to make book talk content. My account continued to grow and grow and grow. And it was actually at Leslie's second birthday party where I hit over 100,000 followers. And then in November of 2023, Wesley passed away. And I was a stay-at-home mom at that point. And I had sacrificed my career. I moved states away to be with my husband. And I loved everything about being a stay-at-home mom. I loved everything about being a mom. To lose him, I lost myself too. And I know that's people say that, but genuinely, the day Wesley died, my spirit died too. My body kept living. And the only thing I had to look forward to was my book talk. and my community of people that held me together in this past year. But I feel like all of that, all of my social media is like 10% of the iceberg, and the rest of the 90% is in shambles. And what I want to do, what I have to do at this point in my life is I have to try to actively find myself again. I have to, because if I don't, I fear I will never recover from losing Wesley. And while I know my life will never be the same, there's one quote that sticks with me that I think about often, and that's healing from loss is to actively try to find life again. And I feel like that's so true, because all I want to do is just sit around all day. I've tried to start my small business where I make tumblers and t-shirts, and that is something that gets me out of the bed, and it makes me forces me to be productive because I'm selling things. I have to get these things to people. And then all the other times I'm just reading and filming content. That is my life. And my husband works a lot. And so most of the time he's not home. So I am all by myself a lot of the time. And I used to love that. I used to love to be by myself. I used to be a very independent person, but now I feel like it is my personality. I can't bear to be around other people. I am agoraphobic. I haven't been diagnosed with agoraphobia, but I hate leaving the house. I struggle being around other people. And all of this is to say that I want to start this, whatever this is, on my YouTube channel of trying to find life again. And I want to share that journey because I know there are a lot of people in this boat with me. I know there are a lot of people who are struggling and are down bad, as they say. And while, I feel like I don't have to tell you that losing a child is so hard. That's not even that. Those words don't even encompass what it's like to lose a child, or whatever you're going through currently. Life can be so hard sometimes. And I feel like we don't have to sit there and talk about it. Those thoughts consume us on a regular basis. I want to shift into being proactive about finding who I am again. And I encourage you to go on this journey with me because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And I have so much work that needs to be done. I'll tell you what. So in today's video, I'm going to try to do the things that once made me happy. Now, what's crazy about old Mercedes, book one Mercedes, is she used to love life. She used to love to go outside. She was very active, and self-care was a very important part of her daily routine. I used to also be a bit of a hippie. And what I mean when I say a bit of a hippie, I was a big hippie girl. And while I don't think I'll ever be that version of myself again, I want to have some of her mindset. Again, is it weird that I keep referring to my past self in the third person? Something that I used to do that made me really happy was to sit outside. Nowadays, I can't even fathom just sitting outside. The weather is so incredibly nice today, though. I think I have reverse of whatever seasonal, winter depression. You know how people say they get depressed in the winter? I get depressed in the summer. I loathe whenever it gets to be 95 degrees outside. And here in Louisiana, it sometimes gets up to the 100. And I just don't know how to bear that heat. I can't do it. Weather is cooling off. It does make me just want to sit outside. So I think today I'm going to take myself on a little picnic. Also, something that I used to do that was a really the foundation of my self-care is I used to do yoga. Nowadays, my body feels so stiff. I am in the same position pretty much all day, which is not healthy. It's not healthy. I want to be healthy again. I want to be I feel it too. I feel the tension. I feel the trauma. harboring in my shoulders. If I think back to like, when did I feel the best physically? It's when I was actively doing yoga. So we're going to try to get back in the practice of that. And the last thing on my self-care list today is I'm going to take a bubble bath. I'm going to take a little bubble bath. Taking a bubble bath used to be like a staple in my self-care routine. I made a whole experience out of it. I lit candles, got a little bath bomb, put on some good relaxing music, and I just used to decompress. And I feel like that will help me. Because the thing about me is my mind is running 24/7. Like my thoughts are like 1,000 miles per hour. And I have like all of these ideas and all of these goals that I want to do. Excuse me. But then I just get so overwhelmed that I end up not doing anything at all. So I feel like I need to start to take the time to just relax, to just be present, which sounds so daunting because my current reality is terrible. But baby steps, they say to get through trauma, you have to like go right on through it. Right on through it. So that's what I'm gonna do, girl. Lots of things that I can do to continue to improve my self-care journey. But these things, one, they're free. Except, like I want to have like a little picnic. So I probably am going to like make a sandwich or something. You have to buy the sandwich. Yoga's free. Bubble bath, you have to pay for the water if you really want to get technical, and like the bath bombs and stuff. But like these are like the cheaper versions of self-care that you can do for yourself. Then you have like the big fancy things to do, like go get a massage or go get a facial or like pay for whatever. And while I will get there one day, I don't feel like I'm there yet, because it wasn't until recently where I finally stopped having a panic attack every time I went to get my nails done. Wow, this was one hell of an intro. This microphone really made me feel professional telling you my story. Maybe I should start a podcast. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. So yeah, without a further ado, let's try to love ourselves. It's picnic time, and yes, I took myself on a picnic in my own backyard, and I had some pasta salad, and it was delicious, and the weather was amazing. Please bear with me in the next upcoming clips where I'm trying to battle the exposure. I don't really film outside ever, so I'm trying to get a hang of it. I have terrible posture, and I mean like awful. Look, that's how it. What's it? And I'm like, why does my back hurt all the time? Girl, I sit like this in every chair. Now I think we're at the part of this video where I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to keep it so painfully basic. Like, kind of debating like where do I want to do it, but it feels so good outside right now. And I might as well just go ahead and get it over with. And I'm going to keep it so basic. And let us begin. Namaste. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm trying to do something right now, if you don't mind. You got drool all over me. Oh no, it feels wrong. The point of this right now is we're not even going to call this yoga. We're going to call this attempting to move our body, because to call this yoga is disrespectful to the art of yoga. And just like that, I don't want to know more. Would you be surprised if I told you at this point that the audio cut out again, and this is the part where I was explaining to you in order to take a bubble bath, I needed to clean my bathtub, because we put Oliver's cat litter box in the bathtub, because when he was a kitten, he would fling cat litter everywhere, and I needed to clean the bathtub, and I needed to get more cat litter. In order to do that, I needed to go to Walmart. I don't want to go to Walmart. I don't want to go to Walmart. This is a terrible angle, but I am not prepared to be a vlogger, okay? Because like, who am I to walk around my local Walmart like that? No. I need a good chapstick, but can anyone explain to me why is Burt's Bees so popular? I think it's a terrible chapstick. There are so many options, like I don't even I don't even know where to begin. Like, there's so many options. I don't even want anything anymore, you know? Oh, I need an eyelash curler. That. No. What I literally despise about going to Walmart is the fact that I cannot go without spending over $100. I did get some things that I forgot I needed while I was there, just, you know, picking up miscellaneous things that you forget to pick up whenever you're grocery shopping. It was almost $150. This is $150. Okay, to be fair, did I need this cardigan? I mean, yeah, I needed a cardigan, okay? What do you want from me? Next thing on the to-do list is to clean the cat litter. Now, I'm not even gonna show you. I'm not even gonna show you because I saw that 17 diaper bullshit that was going around on TikTok where people were judging that mom because she had 17 diapers around the house, which was crazy to me. Like, people don't have anything else to worry about. Worry about your own damn kids. How about that? Worry about your own damn bathtub. I just got home from Walmart, and as I was pulling in my driveway, I got a text message that said Liam Payne from One Direction has passed away. And that is insane. That's crazy. My heart breaks for, like, everyone. Even, like, the whole fandom. The way that I used to be... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to be in the closet when it came to being a Directioner because everyone would have made fun of me, and I knew it, and I, like, wasn't going to allow that to happen. So I used to break it down to One Direction all alone, and every time one of their songs came on, I played it cool. I pretended like I didn't know that song, although in my head I was like, hell yeah, R-O-C-K-me again. Crazy news. That's just like, life's so short, and you never know. And that should be motivating, and it shouldn't be scary. Anyway, time to clean cat litter. I don't know about you guys, but you ever sleep in bathtubs? I want to give a big shout out to my bestie, AJ Nicole, who is an author, and in her little PR boxes, she does send out these little tea light candles. Teacup candles. Oliver's so confused right now. He's like, what are you doing? What's going on? I don't know, the settings in my camera changed all of a sudden. I'm such a noob when it comes to this camera. Like, you would think that I know what I'm doing, but I don't. My camera's about to die again. This stuff is superior for baths. It's the best. It smells amazing. You need to use this if you are using a bath. And then for the bubbles, I'm just gonna use this. The final cherry on top of the cake of a day filled with battling all of these technical difficulties, I filmed the outro. Guess what? In slow motion. It is so incredibly laughable how much I am struggling with this camera, but please stick with me as I learn and grow and share this journey of self-care and rediscovering ourselves, and we can do it together. If you've made it through the video this far, thank you so much for watching. You guys mean the world to me, and I'm excited to see what we do together. Okay, bye! Yahoo!